Welcome language learners from all around the globe to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Great Fire of London. In the annals of history, few events have left an indelible mark on a city as the Great Fire of London. The conflagration that blazed through the heart of London in 1666. This inferno wrought unprecedented devastation, reshaping the urban landscape and the course of architectural and civic development. The Great Fire of London began on the night of this day, 2nd of September 1666. In a modest bakery on Pudding Lane. It is believed that a small fire left unattended quickly grew out of control due to the city's tightly packed wooden buildings and prevailing strong winds. The dry summer of that year only exacerbated the situation, turning the fire into a raging inferno that devoured everything in its path. For 4 days, the flames raged unchecked, consuming nearly 87 churches, 13,200 houses, and countless other structures. The iconic St. Paul's Cathedral, a symbol of London's resilience, also fell victim to the fire's fury. Efforts to combat the blaze were severely hindered by the lack of organised firefighting resources, inadequate equipment, and the sheer scale of the disaster. In the wake of the destruction, Londoners faced a monumental task of rebuilding their city. The opportunity to redesign the urban landscape led to the establishment of new building regulations and codes that aimed to prevent such a catastrophe from reoccurring. The renowned architect, Sir Christopher Wren, played a pivotal role in the designing of the new city layout, contributing masterpieces like the new St. Paul's Cathedral that still graces London's skyline. The Great Fire of London marked not only a physical transformation of the city, but also a profound cultural and societal shift. The disaster prompted increased attention to fire safety measures and urban planning. Brick and stone became preferred construction materials over wood, reducing the risk of future fires. The fire also gave birth to the modern insurance industry, as merchants sought ways to mitigate financial losses from potential disasters. While the Great Fire of London caused immense destruction, It also paved the way for London's rebirth and evolution. The city emerged from the ashes with a newfound focus on resilience, safety, and innovation. It became a global example of urban planning, serving as a catalyst for architectural advancements and fire prevention strategies. As London continues to thrive as a global metropolis, the memory of the Great Fire remains a reminder of the city's ability to rise from adversity and transform tragedy into triumph. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalised learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more. If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.